What's up, kids? Welcome to your English class. As you know, I am the teacher Orlando, recording this class from another set, my working set. And today we're going to see another lesson, okay? We're going to see different plurals. And let me tell you that I don't know how many classes are we going to have left. However, I just plan, and guess what? Next week we're going to have our final exercises class, okay? So please make sure all of you have your May and June notes, because we are going to use that vocabulary throughout that exercise lesson, okay? Well, and then let me say hi to some of my students, of course. From 20N School, I'm going to say hi to Nicole, to Frida, also I'm saying hi to Ever, and finally to Valentin. And from JMMP School, I'm going to say hi to Jessica, to Santiago Emanuel, and finally to Iker. If you want to hear your name in this section, you have to send me both of your homework to my email. I mean, this homework and Aprendes Casa's homework. Okay? So, without further ado, let's go to the lesson. Antes de comenzar, asegúrense de anotar estos tres datos, tanto en la tarea de este video como en su apunte de la clase de Aprende en Casa. En Name, escriben su nombre completo. En Grade, su grado y grupo. Y en School, escriban 20N si son de la 20 de noviembre o JMMP si son de la José María Morelos y Pavón. No olvides mandar tus tareas a mi correo electrónico orlando.dca2, es importante que lleve el 2, @gmail.com, a cualquier hora o cualquier día, o a mi WhatsApp, el cual únicamente atiendo de martes a viernes de 12 del día a 5 de la tarde. Okay, kids, today is Thursday, 4th June. The year is 2020. The verb or last verb is going to be to finish, which means acabar. Very suitable for this class. And the topic is different plurals. I'm pretty sure that we have seen this topic before. However, I try to sort some words differently so you can understand them better. So let's get with the first five. The first five, at the beginning, it says only in plural, which means those words you can pronounce them only as plural. That also happens in Spanish? Yes. Just try to see these 5 examples and think how can you say that in Spanish. You don't say, well, I mean, some people say pantalón, but most of the people say pantalones, even if it's a pair. Also with glasses. For example, although I have a pair of glasses, it's glasses. I don't see. I am using 2 glasses. Okay, so let's write their names down. Those 5 you can draw only the pictures and write them in English. There's no problem if you don't write in Spanish their meaning, because the drawing is perfectly clear. So let's start with the first one, fan. In Spanish, fans are the ones you use during physical education. But in English, it's every kind of fans, even jeans. By the way, jeans is a plural word, and it's also in English. Okay, number 2. This item. Glasses. Okay, glasses. It's like the plural of glass. You know that glass can mean something like vidrio, or vaso, vidrio. But in this case, glasses is this object, lentes. And by the way, how can you call this item but in dark? When you see this object in dark, there are sunglasses, lentes del sol. Okay, number 3. This is like a new word to me. Pinzas, but in English. Pliers. Pliers. Sounds. It looks like this word when you play a lot of video games, but that is player and this is pliers. Okay, it's not the same, but sounds kind of similar. Pliers, and the other word is players. Okay, which means pinzas. Okay, number 4. These are also like glasses, but this one works to see way far away. I mean, very, very far away. Okay, these are called binoculars. Yes, I know that you know that word in Spanish. Binoculars. Okay? There's no need to say that in Spanish. Number 5. Yes, you can see that object. Scissors. In Spanish, you don't say tijera. You say tijeras. Because it's only one pair, but there are scissors. S-O-R-S. Scissors. Okay. Great. Let's continue with words that can be singular or plural. Okay. In this case, you have to specify how much or how many one of these you have or are you talking about. Okay. Number 6. That's animal. That's sheep. Sheep. It's weird, but this animal you can only say sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. When you count them when you are trying to sleep, you only say 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. Okay? It's the same thing as the fish. Of course, the Homer fish needs to make a cameo during our classes, right? Fish. And I have explained that word many times, but I'm going to do it again. Okay? Fish. Pez, pescado, peces, pescados. All those 4 words mean fish. If you have a fish, un pez, and if it's pez, un pescado. But in the ocean, there are many fish. No fishes, fish. Hay muchos peces. I don't know, una marisquería. They sell fish, venden pescados. All those words are fish. Don't say fishes. Okay? The same thing happens with our next animal. By the way, it's kind of weird, so if you prefer to write in Spanish instead of drawing it, it's okay. This one is bison. Bison, which means bisonte. If there's un bisonte, 1 bison. 3 bisontes, we add an extra S in Spanish, but not in English. 3 bisontes, 3 bisons. Okay? And number 9 and 10, since they are very alike animals, I mean, They look almost the same, at least to me. But you know, I'm not an expert. I'm not an animal expert. So I wrote them in Spanish. Alce and ciervo. Okay. These two animals only see their name as a singular or plural, but it doesn't change. Alce in English, moose. Okay, moose. I know that I've told you that when you see two O's together, when you change it into plural, you have to change those two letters into a double E. Trust me, I think that this word in plural will be miss. Now, it stays the same. Moose. Moose is a great rock band. Moose, okay? An A. Okay? And number 10, ciervo is deer. We've seen this word during Christmas with Santa's deer. Ciervo. But Santa has like 8 deer, not ears. 8 deer, or ciervos. Okay? It's the same, deer. And now we have like 20 words. But in this case, since I know that you can solve it, please, very, very easy topic. I'm going to help you with one, but you have to place a line or draw a line with the correct answer. I'm going to give you an example. I think one of the most difficult would be mouse. Mouse, ratón. You don't have to say mouses. There's a lot of words that to make them plural, you just add an extra S. Notebook, notebooks. Board, boards. Marker, markers. Teacher, teachers. Figure, figures. But not in this case and not in this case, okay? So mouse is not mouses, is mice, okay? So try to, I forgot how to say, join answers with a line, sorry. But I'm going to help you anyway. Remember, those words in this part that have an A, they are changed into an E. Okay? Just let me tell you something. This word, I know that you know where you are going to join this word. But this word, remember, you don't, please don't say woman. You have to say women. Okay? Women, which means mujeres. I'm going to tell you the meaning of this word, okay? Men, hombres, like the X-Men, hombres X. Women, mujeres. Leaves, hojas. Wolves, lobos. People, gente. Que por cierto, esa palabra está en plural. Sé que hay veces que la gente dice, hay como 3 gentes, pero de por sí, más bien el significado sería personas. Porque gente ya de por sí es muchas personas. A menos que, algunos tipos. No, digan gente. Geese, gansos. Mice, ya se los dije. Feet, pies. Teeth, dientes. Y children, niños. O hijos puede ser. Ok, entonces únanlas con la respuesta correcta. Las que tienen una F o terminan con F suelen cambiarse por V. Las que tienen doble O suelen cambiarse por doble E. ¿Y qué otra les puedo decir? ¿Qué otro punto? Yo creo que con eso. Total, se parecen mucho. Y esto es la clase. And that was it for today's lessons. I hope you enjoy it. Because I'm not so sure, but maybe this is going to be our last normal class, or our last vocabulary class here, okay? However, next week, as I mentioned before, we're going to have our exercises class, so please make sure that you have all of your notes, and I hope you enjoyed your weekend, and see you next Thursday. So long, kids.
Hola muchachos, ¿cómo están? De parte del teacher Orlando, que quiero decirles que una de las cualidades más importantes de un soldado, de un alumno, es la paciencia. Ojalá que hayan entendido la referencia. Capitán América Steve Rogers, Vengadores Unidos. Saludos amigos.